does everything for us. I mean, she's our starting point guard. She sets up the offenses, you know, and she's not a very big person, but she's one of our leading rebounders, very strong defender, and her speed is just, it makes her the player that she is. She's able to get up and down the floor so quickly, and it really puts a lot of pressure on other defenses. So she's had a couple really big games for us this year. You know, she had 18 against Tonawanda earlier in the year, and of course the 27 against Holly the other night was pretty impressive. So,
have you had in your time as a coach, have you had a performance like that from a player, getting more points than the other team effort?
No, not a full other team. No, not in my time here. Definitely not here, but even my other time, you know. But yeah, you know, we've had some big games before, but she's had some big games before too. But it's pretty rare that you can get out there and have the defensive performance that my team had, and as well have her go out there and do what she did to be able to score. You know, you got to give the team a lot of credit because they were playing such good defense that, you know, with her speed, she was able to break out, and they were able to get her a lot of passes out there, and she was finishing nonstop. So that was great to see.
Good. You said right there, Coach, team effort from that game, despite all Aubrey's individual efforts, is really team effort. So just up to this point in the season, talk about your team up till now and just moving forward.
We're a learning team. You know, we're learning a lot. Very young. We only have one senior, only 3 returning players. So it's you know, I've got 2 freshmen and a sophomore. So with 8 kids and that much youth, it's taken some time. But you know, the games are becoming much more competitive for these kids. They're really working hard. You know, it's just finishing 4 quarters. If we could finish 4 quarters, we'd be doing very well. So you know, the kids are getting it, and I'm real excited to see where this team goes next year after a full year under my system and what we do.
So yeah, you had more points than an entire other team that you played against. I've never come close to doing that at all athletically. So what is that like to just be able to be that dominant in a game?
Well, I never even thought about it that way before, and it wasn't until the day after that I saw it in the write-up, and I was like, that happened? I was so confused, and then I didn't think about it. I was just so into that game because we finally won.
Were you thinking more of just afterwards that it was a big team win? Is that why? Okay.
Yeah, just because it's hard for us to put together a win. We've been struggling lately, and so I was just so caught up in that I didn't realize that I scored that much.
Yeah, good. And Aubrey, as far as your further stats are concerned, according to what I saw, you're leading points per game for your team, leading in assists, leading in steals. So just that alone makes you kind of go-to player for your team. So what does that mean to you to be a go-to player for your team?
I mean, I like the attention. I like being the leader on this team, but I owe it all to my teammates too. They're the one that they tip a lot of balls to me. They pass a lot, and I couldn't do it without them. So.
Good. And like I asked Coach, what are your goals for the rest of the year? You know, you guys right now 4-10, but still some games to look forward to. So what are you looking to accomplish?
Well, we got to get some momentum back. We've been losing lately, so we're going to try to knock off some of the bigger teams and then get our momentum going and try to win, not all, but most of the rest of our games.
Just one game at a time?
Yeah.